Hello everybody, welcome to some player card reviews for Arkham Horror the card game. We are here to talk about the Guardian cards from Core 2026, the new Core. It's been a long time since we reviewed cards, mostly because I hated when... Russell. I hated when people... I hated when Russell... Yeah. I hated when people... Yeah. When we would say something and people would be like, what the hell? It's crazy that you're saying that. I'm adapting and I'm a new me now. My whole prospect that you could say I'm crazy. I know I'm right. You're crazy. So...
If they were right, they'd be the ones in the video talking about it. But they're not.
It makes sense.
All right, M1911, 3-cost asset, takes up a hand slot, 4 ammo, item, weapon, firearms. Spend it as an action, spend on ammo, fight. You get +1 fist and deal +1 damage with this attack. We are rating these cards with legacy in mind because if it's good in legacy, it's going to be good in current. And as you said, Bryn, very aptly, there's nothing really in current to talk about.
Not yet. Yeah. Like 6 months from now, that might be a different answer. But.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is the 45 automatic, but one cheaper.
Yeah, honestly, I give this like 4 stars probably. We got a bunch of new firearm support. This is probably one of the better level 0 guns available to you. To like slap upgrades and stuff on if you're doing that. And it's like a solid. I would give the old 45 a 3 stars. So.
Yeah. The thing that I actually most impressed about with the M1911, just this one card has made it so that like I'm playing firearms all the time. Yeah. Just like the 45 automatic costing 3, it's like, oh, this is perfect. This is like what I wanted this effect to be. Yeah.
No, I would also give this a 4. I think 3 money for 4 fights at +1 and +1 damage is like pretty close to what I expect out of a level 0 card. Even if it's a melee asset, like that should be about what I'm seeing out of it.
Yep.
I do enjoy that they kept the foot icon on it, so it's kind of living in the same sort of space as like
strictly better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's. I think it's a great card, and it's. Bryn and I were talking about this before you got here, Travis. How much healthier of a space firearms are in, just like with this in the Tommy box. It's really cool to see.
I really hope they reprint the paddle.
The Time Warp brand?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
And just get all the...
Yeah, it's just destroying it. All their hard work. Yeah, it's just like, here's our sick-ass melee weapon that's just gonna tear face.
Behold, a runic axe.
They just printed it the same. They didn't even change any of the numbers. Yeah, just great damage for the cost. On to the machete. So this one's a little bit awkward because there's an old machete that is actually just better than this new machete. But this new machete is kind of just like a healthier machete.
It's better design.
Better design, but like a worse card. Yeah. So 3 cost, hand slot is an action fight. You get +1 fist for the attack. If the attacked enemy is the only enemy engaged with you, you may exhaust machete to deal +1 damage for this attack. We're going to be talking about... So the original machete, if you do not know, it does not exhaust to deal the extra damage. It always deals the extra damage if it's the only enemy engaged with you. And when the game first came out, this was a very good way of killing things. Like, so much so that it was tabooed to cost experience.
Yeah, it was also a very good way for playing it like well into the game.
Yes. And it's one of those things where, like... the original machete, the OG machete, is, I think, much better than this new one. I don't think that this one is unplayable. I think that it's a fine, like, offhand. You can pair it with the M1911, I think, to have a very competent, like, damage output. But I think it is slower, and I think it's worse. And if I had, like, a 2.5, I'd give this, like, a 2.5. I'm just deciding if I'm going to round up or down for my rating here.
I would consider giving it like a 1.5 because I think there's so many other stronger options for your offhand in Legacy.
Yeah.
And it is just worse than Machete.
In terms of like the Legacy card pool, I'd give this like a 1. I can just play Survival Knife.
Yeah.
The Survival Knife's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
If we are not allowed to play Survival Knife, I think I'd give this card a little bit better. But As soon as survival knife is like one of the one-handed options I have for dealing damage, every other option is worse now.
Yeah, it's this one's like, because like, again, like this is a fine option to bring, but fine isn't going to like win you a scenario of Arkham Horror.
Yeah,
It's
if I'm playing with a limited card pool and this is the melee offhand weapon I get, I'm not gonna be upset. But I'm like never choosing to play it.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. What would you? I'm curious, just for the context for people at home. What would you give if this card was just like OG Machete in this environment? Would you give it a 3?
Yeah, probably give it a 3.
Yeah, I think that's
I would consider giving it a 4 maybe, but like probably still a 3.
Like, yeah, I think a 3 is pretty fair. Like, original Machete is kind of just good.
Yeah.
This one's like, it's better than Kukri.
Yes.
It's better than Knife if we're not exactly Will Yorick. Or otherwise care about the items in our discard pile somehow.
Yeah. I feel like this card would be, if it cost 2, I think it'd be a lot more appealing. But I think because it's like so much like the original Machete, but like that one angle on it is wrong, it really kind of makes it stinky for Legacy. Yeah. All right. Keeping up with our items. This is the first time I've ever kind of put things in batches, where we're going to talk about all the weapons at first, rather than just the cards as they were on the website. So you could say I'm learning. I'm improving. Sledgehammer, 3 cost, 3 experience, takes up 2 hand slots. As an action fight, this attack deals +1 damage. As a double action fight, you get +3 fist for this attack. If you succeed, you may exhaust Sledgehammer for this attack to deal +2 damage.
I think I give this probably a 3 stars. It's like so like you have +1 damage, you don't get any plus fight, but it doesn't exhaust or anything, it's just repeatable +1 damage, and you got big smack if you want it. I'm thinking like 3 experience relegates it pretty much to only Guardians. None of the like
And Lola.
Yeah, whatever, man. Lola, if you're playing this on Lola, you're like griefing me. What are you doing? You're out here swinging your Sledgehammer at 3?
Yeah.
But yeah, like where are we competing against? Like Enchanted Blade.
Yeah.
That's a tough place to be, I think.
Yeah, because I think that Sledgehammer is like, if you're playing this in Current or Legacy and you're like upgrading into the Sledgehammer, I think that like if you don't have the Edge of the Earth fully upgraded Sledgehammer, this is an all right place to be. It's gonna get the job done. But I think again, like in terms of the waves, I think these melee weapons are in a weird place. Where in Legacy they're fine to bad, and like in Current they're great. Like they're gonna like do a good job. They're a great option for that. But like in Legacy, I'm more inclined to take the M1911 and the upgraded M1911. They work really well.
In Legacy, if you're playing a Sledgehammer deck, this is actually a 5-star weapon because it just makes your Sledgehammer cheaper.
Yes, and you get down the rabbit hole, and then it's just like,
you have to pay. You have to pay like 2 less for your Sledgehammers. So
yeah,
easy.
I'm with Travis. I think this is going to be a 3 for me as well. It's like,
fine.
It'll get the job done, and you can win a campaign with this one. Like this is when we start to get to like the fine to good, on the that kind of side of things.
I give this one a 2, but it's mostly because you have to exhaust it to deal the X.
It costs 3. It's got 3 experience. It gives you +3 punch. It does 3 damage.
He's in his Melvin mode. He's like,
it's all 3s,
like,
man. It's 3s all the way
why
down.
does Grizzlebrand cost 8?
Mero actually said that it cost 7 when he sent it off to development.
Of course, no, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Development was like too good at 7.
I just don't like that it has to exhaust to deal the extra damage, so if I somehow manage to gain extra actions without access to green cards that are higher than level 2.
Yeah.
And I also am in a position where I don't have to spend one of those actions to move.
Yeah.
I can't do this twice.
Yeah.
Like, man, I put in all the work.
Yeah.
But
That's
don't get to
such
do
a
that.
specific scenario to lose an entire star.
It's not an entire star. It would have been like 2.25 because that's
okay.
like 22 and a half or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Okay.
Yeah, so that's funny. That's,
Okay.
so,
yeah.
It's fair.
No, I feel like that exhaust is a little strange, and it's like kind of them.
Yeah.
They're being very cautious about melee weapons
Yeah.
because they don't want a runic axe. They don't want like a.
yeah, if that's how like new melee weapons are going to be templated, then like fair enough. Like
Yeah.
I think the
Okay.
exhaust on this is actually probably just a flavor thing. Like if you're swinging it that hard, you're not gonna be able to like
Do it again.
like pull it back and swing it again in the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
turn.
well, how long's a turn? Like 6 seconds?
Oh, are we going D&D?
Yeah, I mean, like if I was playing D&D,
And what does the gold
like,
pocket
I wanna-
watch do?
I
Yeah.
want to put all of my weight behind this strike, and you're like, yeah, you can just do that again. There's no momentum with that.
Well, I mean, like, so
you
if
just
you're
pull it back and swing it again.
if you're
no
a
problem.
fighter, you just can.
Okay, yeah, but that's cheating.
If you're a guy whose job is hitting guys with a hammer,
Yeah, okay.
then like
Those are-
you
those are
you
bad
just
example.
can.
No,
Yeah.
I
don't
think
know.
the
I don't know.
exhausting
I think-
is a flavor thing.
Yeah.
It's,
I think like if that is how melee weapons are going to be templated moving forward, where they're like, hey, I can do a thing better than my normal thing, but only one time in a turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we made a whole video talking about how melee weapons were too strong and needed to be like curtailed, and they
Yeah,
have.
but
So like,
I'm also evaluating this in the world where they are not.
yes,
curtailed.
no, that is true. No, but I mean, like, just like even though we're like even like the new Machete, we gave it a low rating. I think that like we all agree that it's like probably a healthier card that way. But unfortunately, in Legacy, it makes it a little bit more poopy.
No, just like with access to the legacy card pool, like I would probably never choose to play this card.
I mean,
Like-
this is how they've templated melee weapons for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Like the
And,
new
like, it's
Machete is
fine.
like that. Time Worn brand is like that. Cyclopean Hammers like that.
Yeah, all I'm saying is.
Oh, but
that,
they all have like I'm not talking more about like the top action where like you get the extra damage, but you have to find the fist somewhere else. I
Yeah.
think that's like a pretty
Oh, yeah,
good
no,
way to
I was
balance.
talking about the design for like they have like a normal attack and then,
And then
they
like
have,
the super.
one good
Yeah,
one
no,
you
I
can
think
do
I think
per turn.
that's been pretty.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next up here, we're going to the Winchester Model 12, the new shotgun, 4 cost, 5 experience, takes up 2 hand slots. Item, weapon, firearm, and uses 3 ammo. As an action, spend 1 ammo, fight, you get +3 fist with this attack. If you succeed, this attack deals +1 damage for each point you succeed by, to a max of +4. If you fail and deal damage to another investigator, this attack deals 1 damage each point you fail by, to a maximum of 5 damage. Bryn and I were talking about this one a bit before, and it's, I think, a more usable shotgun beyond just like shotgun decks, right? Where with the shotgun, because you only have 2 ammo, you're trying to like squeeze out that ammo as much as you can. And like just having that 1 extra ammo is just nice to be able to like even kill a smaller thing, which I think is a very nice change for shotgun. Because I think we all agree that shotgun's a strong card. We like using it, but like you never bring it out unless it's in a shotgun deck.
Yeah, it's only there for like either a very specific job in a scenario that you have foreknowledge about how it goes, or we're doing something neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in Legacy this
I think it's fine.
is just better shotgun.
Yeah.
You're still never playing it in a deck that isn't a
rust.
shotgun deck. Like there's so many other cards you could buy with your 5 experience that like something else is going to be better for your deck than just having random shotgun, right? That being said, I still give it 4 stars. I think that it's good. It is just better shotgun. Shotgun is good. Is it the best plan
Yes.
for Guardians to kill things? No, but it's a very good one.
Yes, it is.
I am curious to see in the long term if they continue to get more like firearm support, ammo support, if like this becomes a way that you actually like it is just like a viable 5 XP option. Because it is true, like you compare this to something like the what's that crazy rogue gun that just deals 3 damage every time you hit the typewriter?
Yeah.
Well, no, I think this is a fine high-level weapon. I just don't think that you're ever gonna...
Just play it as a
Yeah.
gun?
Like, you're never spending 5 experience just because...
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I see both sides. I do see like just Russ. This is not the time for this.
I mean, like you might, because you were like, haha, we have 50 experience, woo.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're actively trying to make your deck better, you're almost always gonna be better, or prefer to just like buy a charisma or a relic hunter or even like a Dunwich permanent or. Just like something is going to be better for you than random shotgun in your deck, right?
No, nothing's better than random shotgun in your deck. No, I do think that like the majority of the shotguns in this game are like not awesome. They feel cool, and that's like really the part that actually matters. I think this one's a pretty solid capstone for like for firearm decks. Even in the legacy environment, I think like sure you could go bigger with the flamethrower, but I think this is a better choice most of the time, because like the flamethrower tends to go like a little bit off the end of the scale, where it's kind of like, hey, you can divide this among like how many enemies are you engaged with, man?
Yeah.
Like it's more than 2.
1.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, like it's probably just 1. And then having the body slot allows you to play a different weapon for killing small guys as well. So I'd probably give this one like a 4-ish. It's probably like a little bit more than a 4, but like not a 5. But I'm also not going to make Justin figure out how to solve the fraction.
No, unfortunately, that one we're going just. This is just a 5. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have that little like nuance for it. To me, this is like a 3.75 if I could, and I'm gonna just round up so I don't get stones thrown at me by people.
Yeah, Travis will get upset because he'll be like, the
This
average
costs
of the numbers on this card is 4 or whatever.
It only costs 4. It's got 3 ammo. It's got 5 experience. That's 4.
Yeah.
Maximum plus 4 damage.
Do you think that like if you're running a shotgun deck and you only put in one of the shotguns, do you think this one takes priority over the original?
Unless I'm doing something weird with like an old shotgun or the sawn off.
Yeah, just the extra XP.
Like the weird ones.
Is worth it for like the reduced cost and extra bullet.
I mean, if I'm in a situation where I have 4 XP, I'm gonna buy a regular shotgun for my shotgun deck because having a shotgun is better than not.
Yeah.
For my shotgun.
But
deck.
if you're putting like a standalone.
But it's gonna be this guy.
Cool. Yeah. I ask these questions because I have a lot of videos where I'm talking, and I'd like to get your guys's.
For standalone, like maybe it depends on the rest of my deck. I think.
And like
because so those 2 experience could be like 2 copies of extra ammunition, which is actually 6 extra shots compared to the 2 I would get from buying these.
Yeah, it's 6 extra shots, but it's also 3 extra money.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like it depends on what the rest of my deck looks like and stuff.
Sweet. No, it is that kind of like nitty gritty kind of like stuff that makes Arkham so fun to actually talk about, because it's like it is one of those things where like that extra 2 XP could be something else. All right, going on to Logan Hastings, our bounty hunter. 4 cost, 2/1 for the soak, takes up the ally slot because he's also an ally hunter. You get +1 fist, and as a reaction, if you defeat an enemy, exhaust Logan Hastings, gain 1 resource.
This guy's pretty goated, I think.
He is fight Dr. Milan. I think at a rate that is.
He's not fight Dr. Milan.
I was gonna say like he is when you look at like the thing, but at a rate that is much slower, because Dr. Milan triggers
if this was
every
fight
turn.
Dr. Milan, this would be like after you successfully fight an enemy.
Yes,
you gain a resource.
And like that's the thing. Like I remember when this guy was first spoiled, there were a lot of people being like, "This guy is like nuts," and I think he is very good. I think he's very good, but I think in Legacy, Guardian's biggest strength is their like XP firearms and like XP weapons and their XP allies. They have some insane allies in the upgrade thing.
They really do.
Yeah, like I would never choose if the choice was having this guy in my deck or level 2 beat cop. I'm never picking this guy unless I desperately need the money he can get me.
I have a question then. With that note, would you like, assuming there's no upgrade shenanigans to save on XP, how much are you running this guy over like level 0 beat cop in comparison?
I'm pretty happy to play this guy over level 0 beat cop, I think.
I'm not playing either of them.
No?
No, I'm gonna play like Guard Dog or Tetsuo instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Because you're an animal. No, I think B
Guard dog's the level 0 beat cop, like, let's be real.
Yeah.
guard dog is very strong.
Yeah.
But I think this guy's like 1 sanity is like a little bit
It is a little
Yeah.
tough.
of a sticking point for comparing him to most legacy blue allies, where they usually have more than that,
Yeah.
unless they are a dog.
Because that's a great point. Like as guard dog, your
Yeah.
intention is to kill him,
Yeah,
right?
he's a like
Very
guard
slowly.
dog
Yeah.
and Tetsuo are both temporary allies,
Yeah.
right? Like it's kind of like, hey, so I'm gonna play the game with you and play for 3 or 4 turns,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, and this guy, you kind of are putting him down to be there
The
forever.
rest
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah, he's one of those forever allies.
Yeah.
I think he is like a nice solution to like a level 0 economy. In like current, I don't know how relevant this is in legacy. I think there's a lot of good options for economy.
His
Yeah.
Guardian has so much economy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, bud.
Just his. Where's your little like stick? It's gone, Russ.
My bit of my stuff.
Your stick is gone. That's why you're just bored right now. You're like, play with me. I don't know where your stick is, buddy. We'll find it.
I give this guy a 3.
Yeah,
I think he's good, but he's not great. I don't.
yeah.
Again, he's like good in the limited card pool, but I just don't think. I mean, maybe I give this guy a 2 in Legacy. So I'm thinking about, I'm like, when do I play this guy? And it's not very often. Like, it's, if I want to play upgraded beat cop, like, I'm not going to play level 0 beat cop in my deck unless I'm doing upgrade shenanigans. Down the rabbit hole or something, and then otherwise I'm probably just playing guard dog and or Tetsuo. The +1 punch is nice, but isn't super relevant because most of the weapons I'm playing in, like, what weapon am I playing in Legacy that it doesn't already improve my punch enough to matter? And then this guy's going to take 4 turns to pay himself back.
4 turns with an enemy.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
turns of like defeating an enemy, and that's tough too. Like Guardian's economy sticking point is in the first turn or 2.
Yeah.
When you want to get your setup there, right? You want your ally and your weapon, and you want to play those to be good. And this guy costing 4 is a big investment on top of that. You have to be playing a cheaper weapon to be able to realistically afford that consistently. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no, like, I think a big thing too, I think that, like, in current, there's kind of that, like, weird sticking point where Guardian doesn't have, like, that easy way to get 2 resources at the start of their turn, like stand together or like an ever vigilant with a stick to the plan.
Yeah.
Where like Logan Hastings has that same kind of problem in like the current thing too, even more so, where it's like he's not really your economy option. His idea is like, I think that like if I was gonna play Logan Hastings in Legacy, it would be in like a deck that's playing lots of events, right? Where like he is one of those things where like he is my solution for one of my solutions for my long form event economy.
So I'm gonna be able to keep paying 2 for a thing.
Yes, yeah.
On turn 6.
And I think that that's where if he would find a home, I think it would be that.
Yeah, I think he'd be very good in a Leo Anderson pile because you do need like a bunch of plus
Yep.
fist allies because you only have 4.
Yeah.
So you do have to solve that problem, and then he is also like, hey, so what if you could just pay for a guard dog every time you killed an enemy? Like, that'd be pretty okay, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think that is the window I can see myself playing him, and so I'm very much like I'd give this guy a 2.5, but I can't, so we'll give him a 2 because most of the time I'm probably not choosing him.
It's one of those things where like I don't think he's bad, right?
No.
But like I think that
It's like comparing Secret Allies to Dr. Milan. It's like, you're not bad, you're just so much worse than the alternative.
yeah, and I think that even at like I think it's in like the long term, it's
Yeah, the messed up part is that there are allies you might play over Dr. Malone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On rare occasions. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
No, I think this guy is like, in current, he's fine.
Mhm.
Compared to legacy stuff,
still fine. Like still fine. Like
just-
it's
just
like
It's fine, it's not-
we can do better than fine.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think like putting him into your deck is like going to make your deck actively like worse, but I think it'll stop it from being like it might not be the right fit for your deck, right? Like your deck's not going to suddenly become unplayable like if you're trying to fight with a trench knife, right? But like
That
it is
doesn't make your deck unplayable. That's what I'm doing.
yeah. I think that it's going to be like yeah, it's just one of those things where like is there a better thing to fight with? Is there a better ally? And that's I think where this guy gets a little bit sticky. All right, speaking of sticky, this guy's hands are sticky, I guess. Bodyguard, 3-cost asset. It's an ally. Bodyguard may be assigned damage dealt to other investigators at your location. As a reaction, when he's defeated, deal 1 damage to enemy at your location. 2/1 for soak. Takes up the ally slot. Guard dog, this is not.
1 star.
Yeah. No, I think this guy
I do
is
not
just
play
is
this
just
man
bad
in
in legacy. In current, I get that like guard dog might be a little too good.
Yeah, I think this guy's like
But-
borderline playable in the
Whatever.
current, but he's not.
Yeah, in current, I think he's a role player.
He will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it very like I see the flavor behind he's only taking damage for people. He's not taking horror for other people.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a strange choice. Like I feel like let the man also die to horror for other people. like
Yeah, like I don't know about you, but the limited amount of Call of Cthulhu that I've experienced, it doesn't matter what your job is.
yeah, the horror gets you. Yeah. I am curious to see. So like. Yeah, the big issue for this guy is just like guard dog exists, and like guard dog is just better than this guy. This guy deals 1 damage while soaking like 2. Guard dog will deal 3 damage, soaking the same amount. He doesn't soak for other
I
people,
think the
but
big issue for him in Legacy is he sucks ass.
yeah,
Like he doesn't do either of his jobs good.
yeah.
He'd like Tetsuo.
He half-asses both of them. Yeah,
He's like a worse guard dog and a worse Tetsuo.
yeah. Yeah. I'm curious. Let's go to the upgraded one and kind of look at this guy. So now he's 2 experience. He can be dealt damage to other people. The same thing for there. He's a 3/2 soak. And then when he's defeated, you deal 2 damage to an enemy or location. So he's
1
kind of like
star.
a baby Brother Xavier.
I play Brother Xavier if I want this effect.
You're paying 5 for that effect?
No, we're gonna
No,
play
he's
Uncaged
paying,
Man.
Uncage the Man?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm paying
he's paying 2 for +1 brain.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel like even in that case,
yeah.
Tetsuo-
I'm paying 2.
So,
I'm
like-
buying this guy and a Holy
Yeah.
Rosary.
yeah.
Yeah, both
And
both
horror so
Tetsuo
for the
and,
people.
But I mean, like,
and
even
Brother-
with, like, Uncage the Man, he costs 0 then. Isn't that even just still better than Brother Xavier? I mean, does Brother Xavier deal 2 to everybody or just 2?
he just does 2, but he can be assigned horror as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
he-
also a 3/3. Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
gives you +1 brain while he's in play.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
he only
I
costs
don't.
1
And
experience.
Brother Xavier has a much does a much better job of farming aura than this guy sitting.
That
back
is
there.
true.
He's
This
got
guy's
cool, like,
aura
radiant.
is
Yeah, he's
so
so weak.
much lower. Yeah,
It's-
the aura is so much
Yeah.
lower.
He's actually just sitting here. He's like, my job is to wait until someone needs me as a human shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's aura is like me at a party where I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna sit at the table
He thinks he's cool.
behind my drink,
Yeah, and he thinks he's cool, but
but I'm
yeah.
gonna wait until it's socially acceptable
To
for me to
leave.
leave.
Yeah, and that's when you
Brother
get hit by like
Xavier's
grasping
badass.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Brother Xavier's life of the party.
No, I mean, he's out there hunting the horrors or whatever. He's in the backyard chasing off the,
He's like, hey, you guys want to see this
the
gun?
men.
This is when I realized that you guys might have a different idea of what makes a party good. I'm not super sold on this guy. I think I'm gonna give him a 2. I think that he is like
That's twice as many as me.
I think that like there are like use cases. I think as like baby Brother Xavier,
Yeah.
he has like his perks. He is non-unique in comparison to the unique. I do think the resource cost is a thing. There's less like pieces to make it happen. I think that ultimately though, Brother Xavier has been scaled out of Legacy, and I think
Yeah.
that's
And
ultimately
is,
a big
like,
problem for this guy
Kinda
too.
better than this guy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also give him a 2 because there is a world where I might want to buy Tesla's 2 damage. It's
Like-
probably not this one.
Like
but-
Mano that costs you 0 money. It doesn't take up your ally slot.
LS slots are cheap.
You don't have to get him killed. It just gives you the damage now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like-
you can keep going.
Yeah, no. So like, I don't know. I can see a world where I might want to include this in my deck. Like I don't think so. I think I would just pay to upgrade my guard dogs. Because
Yes.
like
Yeah,
that
upgrade
does so
guard
much
dog.
more damage.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also requires no test and soaks so much more damage.
Guard dog, upgrade guard dog's tougher than this guy and equally mentally has the same mental fortitude as this
Yeah.
man.
No, we
that's-
already know this guy is a wimp. His aura is off. It's bad. He is a fucking baby. Like that is without question. That is without
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
He's sitting there with his glass of fucking box wine where his my guard dog's out there chewing on tentacles, like
Not new guard
drinking
dog.
the blood of his enemies.
New
What-
guard dog's not real.
Yeah.
it can't
Sorry.
hurt you.
But upgraded guard dog is new guard dog. It's a damn shame.
I don't see him when I look at him. I see old guard dog.
It's old guard dog sitting in there. Still.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
I-
new guard dog does still have a tentacle. He does still have a tentacle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a less
Yeah.
bloody tentacle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guard dog has the same mental fortitude as this guy because he doesn't actually understand what might happen to him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, my guard dog knows. He just he's there for you. He's like Master's fighting the squid monsters. I'm fighting the squid monsters.
It is kind of crazy just how much like the it's like I was recording a video about this today, just about like how you take away like different aspects of control from cards and just how much it makes it like just exponentially worse, right? And even just like comparisons, like even the level 0 dog to Bodyguard 2, right? Where level 0 guard dog is if you just like move with an acolyte and it deals 1 damage to, or even like the new cultists from the new aloof guys. I don't know their names yet. I haven't internalized that, but like you move with them and they're dead, right? With Bodyguard, either of them, you have to either move twice, provoke 2 more attacks. This guy, you have to provoke 3, right? Just like that little thing where this guy, he definitely could have been, this guy could have been Guard Dog, right? Like, the same Texas Guard Dog, I think it would have been a much better card. The defeated thing is just like, so much, it's just a much bigger hoop to jump
Yeah,
through.
he does pitch for 2 punch, which is like not nothing.
But it's going.
Yeah, like I
But
don't
it's
think
close.
I don't think you're supposed to play this guy to do damage. I think that's supposed to be a bonus.
He's a reward for the
yeah, you're
soak.
supposed to be playing him for soak for other people, but also he doesn't soak over for other people. Like, come on, man, what you doing? Why didn't we have that on the upgrade card?
Yeah, I think that there's like something that's just like it's like he's doing a bad job of like both of his jobs, like you said. He's a
Yeah.
bad guard dog, he's a bad Tetsuo. Sorry, Bodyguard. Let's go into endurance. You guys ready to talk about our favorite thing, a bad cycle? I don't even need to do anything. Yeah, I'm here with you. I hate talking about these cards. I will quickly read it though. Endurance, 2-cost asset. It's a talent. As a lightning bolt, spend 1 resource. You get +1 fist for this skill test, +2 fist if this is an attack or evasion. Same for there is a foot option for this as well.
It's marginally better than the old ones.
Yes, I think that the design is better, healthier, stronger for like when you just start in the game and you're like, these are all I have to build with. It's a nicer thing to have in your deck compared to the physical training that we had in the original core.
Yeah, it's
But I think-
it's
yeah.
an important part of the development as a player to be able to play with cards and be like, wow, this is bad.
And I think that some of this cycle I think is playable in Legacy. I don't think it's this one. I think the Survivor one is cracking in there. I think the Survivor one is actually like maybe a 2 or a 3.
What does the Survivor one give?
Brain and foot for treacheries. 2 for treacheries.
Yeah. It's like actually pretty good.
Like I think that like having like a
When am I playing that over Sparrow Mask?
well, because you don't have to take damage then if you're playing Dark Horse. I think it's really nice for that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I think like even then it's like a 2 or a 3 at like the most for these kind of things. And I think that this one is fine if you have nothing else to work with, but in Legacy, the intention is that you have everything to work with.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a very glorious. This card is literally better than having an illegal deck.
Yeah. And like Wolf Mask is just this, but better and more reliable, cheaper up front, cheaper long term, and you're going to use it probably the same amount and have more resources when you're done with it.
Yep.
Yeah. So like I'd give this one like it would be more than a 1, but I think it's not enough to make it a 2.
Yeah.
If my name is Jenny Barnes, then whatever the opposite of the green, the inverse of the green one is, and the green one, I'm like, these are 4s, man. This is like not quite auto include, but I want to play with these. I think.
Yeah. I think like if resources are free. I think that I think this kind of changes a bit with the upgraded version, which are starting, which we're going to talk about in a dozen
At a
videos from
different
now.
time,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think for this like level 0 version, they are just not it. Yeah.
This one's not leaving the binder.
Resilience. This is a 3-cost talent asset with no text on it, which is nice. Just soaks for 2 and 2. That's all it does.
Yeah.
I give it a 1.
Okay, I give this one a 3. I think the like 3-costed soak 3 ones, Something Worth Fighting For, and True Grit are both very good, and I think this card is not totally different to that.
I think
Like
those
it
ones.
can't soak for other people, which is like, okay, this is obviously worse, but I think it's like better than a 2, and like better enough that we're gonna give it the 3.
I think that if I want Brain Soak, I'm just playing something worth fighting for. If I want the Heart Soak, I'm still not playing this. I'm just gonna play Guard Dog.
What if my name is Tommy Muldoon?
Your name is Tommy Muldoon. I'm still just gonna play Guard Dog. Shuffle
But
back
like
to
not
my
new,
deck.
not new.
Yeah, this
Tommy
one Bryn says,
Muldoon.
but I got you. This is the firearm Tommy Muldoon.
The other Tommy Muldoon. I'm still gonna play Guard Dog because he's
Okay,
also
Guard Dog
worth.
takes up slots. This doesn't.
Yeah, but Guard Dog also does 3 damage.
No, but I can keep this in play with damage marked on it
Uh-huh.
for a rookie mistake.
New Tommy doesn't have that.
Old Tommy does.
You can't mix them like that.
Yeah, you
can't.
You're not allowed to do that.
No, like I think that like there's just so many other better options for soak that cost you 3 regardless of the slot. Like, you're looking at Tommy. I play Guard Dog. I play Pete Sylvester. I play Tetsuo. I would put 2 of all those in my deck before I even look at this card, and those are just the ones I can come up with off the top of my head. It is slotless, but how often am I going to be able to afford to play like pay for my ally and pay for my weapon and pay for like 3-cost slotless assets?
If you're old Tommy Muldoon, like until the game's over, it's kind of his thing.
Sort of. I mean, old Tommy
So-
has the issue where like his game play is very awkward, where you have to pay for all your assets up front and then you get all the money and you have nothing to play with it because you just got all your assets died. And
Yeah,
then,
that's
like
okay.
And then you
if
draw
that's
that asset again, then the loop continues.
yeah, and then if that's the case though, I'm not like this being slotless is actually I would rather play a stronger card that takes up a slot, because if I have the money to just throw it out there, that means that my assets in play have died and I probably have a free slot.
You don't
Oh, okay.
have a free slot.
One thing I thought, so when I first saw Resilience, my thought process for it was that I can't see this being played anywhere. And then Bryn does that thing that he does where he puts out a card that I was like, I can never see this card played. And then I'm like, wait a minute, Bryn's actually somehow making this look like impressive. And like it actually changes my opinion on things.
Okay.
Not so much that I'm giving this more than the rating that I would give it, which is a 1. But there is a caveat that I just have to say, like, I thought this card would never see play and I would never be impressed by it. But it's not even the sense that, like, Bryn, like, this was the reason Bryn didn't die, right? But it was just one of those things where just, like, that extra soak that Bryn had in current was enough for, it just was, like, stress-free, and he didn't have to kill his ally. He was able to just kill this thing. He took the action in the economy, and he didn't even have to spend a lot of resources to get there. And it was just like one of those things where I was kind of shocked by how much I felt it actually positively impacted the 3 of our games together. I don't think it's playable in Legacy, but I know Bryn's gonna play it, and I'm gonna be like, it's crazy that he's making me actually be impressed by this card, but I have to be true to myself. It's a 1.
I mean, like, yeah, okay, so if he plays in Legacy, even if it is good, this literally does one thing, which is soak 2 and 2, and there's so many other options that do that and something else.
I know, but the
that
thing is,
it might in that context, it might be good, but any other card would just be better.
I mean, but the thing is, like, Bryn has been doing this his entire Arkham career with me. Like, those, like, something worth fighting for and True Grit, would never play those cards. And it's the same sort of thing, like, even here. And then Bryn puts them on the table, and I'm like, he played the card again, and then suddenly I'm like, wow, he's like, again, like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's like that play style and confidence thing. He just has so much, like, ability to just do it, and it's very impressive to me.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that this card will ever see that place because we'll ever see that situation.
It's
because
too late. It already
a lot of the cards,
it's already there, Travis.
That's different. That's in current. I'm talking about Legacy. Like cards like True Grit and something worth fighting for have a niche. This has no niche.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to have a niche when you got, like, no text on you.
Yeah.
If this said it could
the
soak
niche
for
is
other
one
people, I think that would be...
The niche is when
Yeah.
I'm playing cards that have a liquor bottle on them that I'm not.
That's not a niche.
not giving me stamina.
That's not a niche though. The point is that like I would just play a different card and be better than this.
Yeah, but you also think the sled dog's no
Shit,
good. So,
playing
what
like
the hell do
liquid
you know?
courage and smoking pipe, painkillers, whichever one gives you horror damage to heal hearts. That's more impressive than this shit.
No, but Bryn's gonna do that with this, and it's somehow we're gonna just like he's gonna just like be fine. Like that's the
I
thing.
mean, that's okay, but like any other card would still be better
No, I
than
agree.
this.
I'm not saying you're wrong. That's why I'm giving it a 1. That's why the 1 is here. I agree with what you're saying completely, but I'm just putting it down right now that one day Bryn is gonna play this in Legacy, and we're gonna be like, oh fuck. But then suddenly, it's gonna be okay, and he's gonna just like turn it on its head somehow. He has that power.
Yeah, it's gonna be like we're gonna be playing like a singleton challenge, and I'm gonna be like, hey, I can't play 2 copies of True Grit, and
He's gonna
also
somehow
play
get
2
this under
copies.
your control, and it's gonna stop you from dying.
Yeah, but even if he does that, there's other cards. That
No,
would
but
be
it
better.
was this card. It was this card that he did it with.
What, he's gonna have a card? He's got like they're gonna print some card in the future where they're like, give control of a talent, you control another investment. How do you
Yes.
give talents to other people? We
He's
can't
gonna
do that.
find a way.
You can't do that.
Black market actually can do it pretty easily.
No, they have to take it.
Yeah, but he will. You'll take it. He'll
I
be
won't,
like, yeah.
no.
He'll be like, he'll give you a guidance action to take it.
If we're in that situation, I'll just die.
Yeah.
I will not let that happen. Like you're using an action, you can play the resilience, and I'll be like,
I'm gonna
gain
use
resource.
I'm gonna use the Amigo brain case that they're gonna print to take your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't do that to us.
It's okay, you'll get my turn in
Take
exchange.
another,
But like,
take another player's turn in a cooperative card game.
Yeah. Honestly, they should fucking do that. There should be a scenario like City of Archives where you pass your investigator to the left but keep your deck.
yeah, the deck stays the
Just
same.
for like
Yeah.
even just like 2, like just like there's like one act where you're just like passing around once like
That
at
would
the
be
end of the
a
round.
neat, like either like 5 cost card or like kind of like Council's Call for some dumb shit like
No,
that.
it's
You have
just-
to
it's
work,
just gonna
but
be,
then it's like you get to trade investigators with
it's
somebody
gonna
or like
be
all the cards you have
the
to play with
reward
someone.
card for the next campaign. Like you win and then you get to.
That would be a good way to, like, honestly, like, that's-
if you want.
That's what I hope they do with the reward cards, which make the silly shit that you don't want to like.
Yeah, like
No, they're just gonna
don't
be, like,
play
big
with
cards.
this, but
Yep. All right. Next one we got here is lesson learned. So there was a level 2 or 1, version of this, and this is the level 0 version. 1 cost event, commits for a book and a fist. Fast, play after enemy attacks you. Discover one clear location. Insight spirit. I think that this is like fine. I'm gonna probably give this a 2. I can see this being a good role player in a level 0, like any sort of Daniela deck, any sort of Yorick deck, any sort of Tommy deck, like old Tommy. But I think you class out of it pretty good. I don't think it's great. I think it's fine. It's like probably on the low end of the 2. of this, but I think, yeah.
I also give it a 2. I basically, like, I can see myself playing it in a deck where I'm going to play the upgraded version, and then it holds deck space for it, and it's also just, like, fine. But for most investigators, I'm playing Scene of the Crime.
Yes.
See, so like this is the guy who I would want to hire as a bodyguard. He looks tough.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, how tough are you? And he's like, punch me.
You're like, how tough are you?
You're
And
like, yeah, you're tough as shit, brother.
he's busy spitting out teeth, and he's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, he's spitting out more teeth than he's got.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know-
like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
He's like,
No, I think like a 2 is pretty fair on this. I think that this card is very comparable to Working a Hunch, in that like this doesn't actually cost us like actions, and we get a testless clue and
Working a Hunch is bad.
whatever. No, it's not.
It kind of is.
Working a Hunch is goated.
It's only because commits for 2. It's perception.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
next thing
it's
you're gonna
playable
say
these
is that Rex is bad because extra clues are bad.
It is true, Travis. You
No,
do say that all the
That's
time.
not
Yeah.
at all what I said.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about lesson learned.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like if we're doing insight or spirit tribal stuff, it is both of those things.
Yep.
So
It does indeed have subtypes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Right Tool for the Job, the new Prepared for the Worst. 1 cost, search top 9 cards of your deck for a tool or a weapon asset and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck.
Perf the Worst just finds weapons, right?
Yep. So, like, this is just strictly better Prepared for the Worst. Not necessarily. Prepared for the Worst has a fist icon as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so it's-
also, this is like a lot less cool.
It is a lot less cool. But cool can't really come into it too much on the evaluation, right?
It depends. Like if I'm searching for a specific weapon in my deck and I'm not trying to look for tools,
You're going to choose Prepared for the
Yeah.
Worst. Yeah.
And I give this a 3 stars. It's like fine. Prepare for the Worst is not the staple it used to be, mostly due to the. I mean, there's just way better card draw. Way better ways to bridge the gap between finding your good weapon, like playing other weapons that are good because you have more than one now.
yeah, but like this card can dig out your bodyguard because it can search the top 9 cards of your deck for a
tool.
tool. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
A single tear rolls down his cheek. Yeah, he's just like, "Why is this asshole so mean to me?"
Oh man.
Really funny.
Yeah, no, I think like a 3 is pretty fair. Like I don't actually want. I think copies are Prepared for the Worst 3 and 4, unless I'm doing something real strange.
Yeah.
In which case, Travis is probably already mad. And like, this is the whole thing. Yeah, it's just like a whole thing.
I mean, if you have a weird ass deck and you're playing like 4 copies of like between this Prepared for the Worst to make your weird thing work, why would I be mad?
Because
long as it
because
works.
it's fucking weird.
If you're like, I need 4 cards to make to be able to deal
I'm
with
like-
enemies, and I'm like, I'm gonna put in 4
like,
cards
I
to help me find them. I'm like,
I
that's
need these
great,
to
man.
find. I need these to find my 2 copies of Trench Knife, and you're like, what the fuck?
As long as your deck works with 2 trench knives, that's fine.
It does.
You just find trench knife, and then you're like, I didn't put trench knives in my deck.
Yeah, just like, oh no, I forgot to put the weapon in my deck.
That would be a funny April Fool's
That
show.
would
You
be.
got like these prepared for the worst, and Tetsuo, no items.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like keep scuffing them and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, this is so unlucky.
Backpack.
I think I
Would
did that
you
once
believe
with
it?
I think something similar. It is very funny to search, and then they feel like there's nothing in here for me to search. It's like, sorry, buddy.
It's rough, man.
I would have loved, like, I think this is a conversation beyond the the evaluation of the card, which might not be the video for it, but this is, the Playing Board Games channel. I can do whatever I want in these videos. It's crazy.
Okay.
But like, because we talked about how like this is the thing we didn't want to see with like reimaginings of cards, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think like the new Machete is like, I mean, I'm not like super sold on like the alternate versions of the cards, but if they released like Machete was named like Sharp Machete and it had like that ability, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's like this is a balancing act.
But
I think
Machete is just better.
yeah, like because then you could run like 2 of them, and that's why they did it for this. But like for Right Tool for the Job, I think this card would be like so much more compelling if they just made it like slightly different. If it was like 0 cost, search the top 9 for a tool, and then like if there's a weapon among them, you can pay 2 to also add it to your hand, right?
Yeah,
Because that's like
something
just so much more interesting than this just being prepared for the worst 3 and 4, but also has tools on it.
It's kind of lazy.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like, I don't think it's not the my preferred thing here.
Yeah, it's just like kind of a boring card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, yeah, like the card's
Good,
playable. The
good.
card's playable, but less so than it was when we talked about Prepare for the Worst ages
Since you
ago.
brought it up, what really bothers me about Machete is they printed a different card and named it the same as an old one, whereas they also printed two slightly changed versions of 3 slightly changed versions of old cards, and they're all new cards. Why just make a new card or make them all like effectively errata the old ones?
It is I do not understand the decision. They also have done this like with, we're going to talk about this for Laboratory Assistant, and then also like the new skills.
Bad my lab ass.
Very minor, but like in a way that like only like the sweats will care about the difference. It's like it's like enters play versus when you play it.
They made it so when you play it, not enters play.
Yeah, Travis.
Well, I mean, like lab ass used to be an integral part of the calling in favors decks.
Yeah. But I mean, like that doesn't matter for
Legacy. I'll just play with my old version of the card that's
like
functionally the same in most circumstances, except for this very niche one.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing I have the old printings that have different words on them.
It is very strange too, because like Hit and Run also is lacking. Like that now doesn't work in the way, and like Hit and Run already had such a narrow window of things.
Yeah.
I think that this like new version of old cards shouldn't be a thing going forward, and that's the PBG opinion. It's strange. I think it was like not worth the experimentation.
Yeah, it's like they had them in the file. They're like, this is Machete. We're just going to call it Machete for now. And then they forgot to change it before they shipped it.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, I don't think you would be breaking the bank in Legacy to have Sharp Machete and Machete and just be like, one exhausts, one doesn't.
Well, especially when one of them is strictly worse than the other. And
Yeah, exactly.
like,
right.
already not super playable.
All right, next up we got here is Scene of the Crime. This one's the exact same.
5.
There's no tricks. Yeah, I'm also here to
It's just good.
drop this one here. So we know this one's good because the original
We've been
is
playing it for years.
yeah, is very good.
We still play it.
Yeah.
If we were doing a list of modern staples, this one would be up there. This is like if you're like, I should put some cards in my Guardian deck to get clues, this is the one you look at.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool because like this first started with like Evidence being the card that you chose, and like Evidence was fine and good, but Scene of the Crime, man, it's a drug. It's very, very nice.
It's like, look what I found, but you don't have to look like an idiot. When
Yeah,
you
for 1 second, and then
just succeed, and you're like, ah!
yeah, you're like, wait, you're mad?
Your team's like, so you say you get 2 clues this turn, you're like, no.
Yeah, I can't anymore. I failed the
tried.
second one, and I don't want to use my look what I found on 1 clue. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
It says 2 on it. Yeah, Scene of the Crime, very good. Just play with it, and you'll understand why it's very good. Next up, we got Counterattack, otherwise known as New Dodge. And this is a good way to make new cards that are kind of like reimagining of old ones. 1 cost, 1 experience, Spirit Tactic, fast. Play when an enemy attacks an investigator at your location, but before resolving that attack. Cancel that attack and deal 1 damage to that enemy. What do we call like the dodge like curve where it's like dodge is good when you're like the idiot, and then like dodge is good when you're the genius, and then dodge is bad when you're just like at the top of the graph.
And you like think you're good?
Yeah.
The Dunning-Kruger curve?
Yeah, it's like that was us for dodge. We were like, dodge is great when we first started, and then we were like, dodge is bad, and then we're like, oh wait, dodge is actually it's a good card. And counterattack, I think it's good.
I give it a 3, I think.
I'm also giving it a 3. It's
Like,
not gonna like break the bank.
It's good. If I'm like paying experience for dodge, I'm probably going to get upgrade dodge. Though.
Yeah, this one's also got the spirit typing.
I think
on it.
upgrade dodge you have to do a test to deal the damage. I think this one actually is just better
but
than
it's
dodge.
like free.
Yeah, if you're doing down the rabbit hole. Actually, it costs the same because it's 2.
I thought that upgraded dodge like costs 0 money.
Oh, I see. It's free that way. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's right. Actually, don't even know. We can check. This is my current one. We can't check.
Where's the other one?
It's
Right here. We can check with this one.
Oh,
Nope, that's the weakness binder.
these ones don't have things on them.
No, they don't.
This is level 0 dodge.
If you scroll through in Edge of the Earth, which
That's not that one.
no,
So Cal, fine, you keep it.
there it is. Yeah, it's 0.
It does cost 0. Like, it means a foot 1 decimal. Come on.
I mean, that's hard for Guardians.
This also counts for 2 feet and a brain. This is a fist and a foot.
I think I'd take counterattack. You took it to 3. I need to put your score in.
Yeah.
No, I think that's like a pretty fair place for this card to live. This isn't like an auto include, but it's very far from bad too.
Yep.
It does depend a little bit on which investor. If I'm playing Leo Anderson, I say I want college.
Yeah,
We're not doing this one.
Yeah, no, I think that's 100%. Yeah, that's 100%.
If my person has like 3 foot, I think I prefer this, like the experience cost notwithstanding.
Yeah, I mean, you take it in like Lily. Like Lily loves that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's really nice for her.
Mark probably likes it too.
Yep. I mean, Mark likes pretty much any Guardian.
Yeah, Mark's
card.
like, is the card blue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even disgruntledly, Bryn would play him in Resilience, and he'd draw a card, and would be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I mean, like, if I had to pick an investigator to play Resilience in, it would be Mark.
But just a little asterisk there. That's also what Travis would say for Relentless, but Relentless is not a good card.
Yeah. Don't play Relentless.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Vicious Blow. This is our last card. This is 5s, right?
Same card. Yeah, this is actually an auto include.
Yeah, we need reasons not to play this, and they are few and far between in our level 0 decks.
I mean, even if they're like, my blue character doesn't do punch tests,
I mean, I'm probably not.
somebody on the team is probably doing a punch test, and this is still good.
It is still good, but I'm not playing it because doing damage is their job. My job is getting clues.
No, my job is blowing dudes.
And I gotta find a way to get deduction in my deck.
Yeah.
You can play 4 copies of this Vicious Blow because you can play the old one and the new one, and people will not realize it's the same card because it looks different.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So,
You can trick them.
I don't think you can.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you can do anything if you cheat. That's the number 1 rule.
yeah.
Oh, you see here. No, this one's not Vicious Blow. This is Viscous Blow.
Yeah,
If you
Visca. Yeah. You just you can see that there's the bat on it. The
Yeah,
other one has a Nikon. This one's a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bat's not very flowy. It's not very liquid.
So, from kind of looking at this as the end of the review, as we hit this here, essentially the Guardian stuff for Legacy is pretty low to mid, but low to mid. But the reality is that this is kind of what happens with Legacy formats, right? Like the big additions become fewer and farther between as you get further in.
As they should.
Yeah. And like if you're playing in like limited environments, a lot of these things we would like lean on. Like you even said, Travis, when you were playing the counterpunch when we were in our Hemlock run. No, not our Hemlock run. When we did our the Brethren of Ash blind play. You're like, oh, this is pretty nice, and it's true. In current, a lot of these things are stronger, and like Vicious Blow and all that is like.
Think of an alternative is playing 2 mana or 2 resource talent.
Yeah, it's true. And the thing I'm very curious about to see is when current has the 3 sets that it's supposed to have for the full thing. How do these cards compare in that kind of thing?
They'll change what they're supposed to have before that happens.
I think the biggest thing here that I think is the impact on Legacy is just that M1911. I think that is a very big piece to make Firearms just like
A shotgun.
Yeah, more approachable and I think just overall better, which I think is cool. All right. That is our review video for the Guardian class. Next week, we're going to be talking about Seekers. Yes.
It's going to be a sad video for me.
Yeah, you're going to get to Dorothy
One.
Simmons.
Yeah, we're just going to be going through everything. And Travis is
One.
going to be like, this is shit. It's not as good as Dr. Malone.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this isn't even an hour.
I'd rather play Dr. Milan.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.